Welcome back to Bookend Gaming.
Oh, hi.
Otaku Tuesday yet again.
I'm Eric,
I'm Travis.
and we're looking at, a big taco.
A taco. Yeah. Also, Otaku is here.
Correct.
Get it? Because girl parts.
Oh, wow, I've never pieced that together.
Oh my god. We're censoring girl parts with the euphemism double entendre for girl parts.
Right.
Which I think is gross because tacos are greasy and not... I mean, I guess they are meat-filled.
I do love me some tacos, though.
I do too.
Covered in sour cream.
Oh man, it's the best.
Yeah. But anyways, we're banging on a hill.
I was totally thinking of tacos just now. Yeah, indeed. We just blew up a school, and now we're having some sexy times that have lasted over an hour.
Yeah, we're a little messed up.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. It's like I really did not expect them to just be like, yeah, let's blow up the school. And I guess it's like everyone involved is just like, that's cool. Except your classmates didn't know, so that's going to be a whole thing.
Right.
Like all their stuff.
You blew up all their shit.
Yeah. And a live lobster thing.
Right. Like Makina had a crawfish.
Yeah.
And Michiru had like mangas and
stuffed animals.
And
all their clothes.
Yeah, like, they're not going to be happy with you.
Yeah, I'd be fucking pissed. At least tell me so I can get my shit out of there. Unless he had it's going to be like, oh, I had someone come get your stuff. We went through all your stuff.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out. But
yeah,
for now,
probably not.
We're banging on a hill.
They won't ever mention it. It'll just be like, well, that was weird.
That was weird, huh?
Yeah.
Sachi's happy though, so
hoo-ha, nah-ha.
Right. Oh, okay. Here we go. We're in the throes of love making.
Indeed, and she's like having a bad time because it's her first time.
It's their first time, and
I get that, but it's also like, is this meant for someone to like jerk off to?
Right.
I feel like it's not sexy.
No. Just look at the top half.
I guess, but even like her face is
no,
like,
she's not
enjoying this. No. Yeah.
As you can see, Sachi's face is still contorted with distress.
That's hot.
Does the font look different to you?
No, I think you might just be tired.
Okay, I'm having
everything's been going
conundrum.
On lately. Yeah.
But after a few gentle strokes, her voice has started to take on a slightly different tone. And a different font, maybe.
Even though it hurts, I'm almost itching for more. This is very strange. Oh, yeah, that itching. I've got a cream for that.
Yeah, you're gonna...
I probably should have warned you before we did this. It's gonna burn when you pee now.
In that case, it should be getting better soon.
That's what the cream's for.
Tough it out a little longer.
Yeah, man up. Yes.
Not that she's getting any less... toit! Every time I do the things, I feel myself... receiving love.
Dancing on the ceiling.
Her.
It's moving.
Dancing on the ceiling.
Is that not what that song's about?
I thought it might be.
I can feel... I mean, every song is about that, really. You can moving inside my stomach.
No, that's a tapeworm.
Yeah, that's the alien from Alien.
Every movement of my hips sends Sachi's body rocking in response.
I'm the fucking best at this.
There's a sheen of sweat on her forehead.
Ew, gross.
I can tell how desperately she's trying to endure the pain.
Girls don't sweat, they glisten.
In an effort to distract her slightly, I tightly squeeze her hands in mine.
Oh, that took me over the edge. Why, you cute?
My final erogenous zone!
You cute! That's my private area. It's so lewd.
Pain and pleasure surging simultaneously through her body.
How
Sachi
can you know that?
Passionately calls out my name.
Oh, Gregory.
Wait,
who? Well, what do you think? Is it pleasant in there?
It sure is. Enough to make me want to stay in here forever and just live in here.
I'm going to build a log cabin. In that case, please pay a return visit whenever the mood strikes you. Y'all come back now, you hear?
Yeah, what? In response to Sachi's words, I begin to pick up the pace little by little. Soon enough, I'm pushing my way right back to her.
Yeah, sure.
Every time the tip of the iceberg
hits the Titanic,
she doesn't like it and throws her waist a couple inches off the ground.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt. Wait, don't. My stomach's going numb. Yeah, that's another side effect.
So this is your weak point, huh?
My insides, yeah.
Kapoof.
Oh, please, you know it is. So why do you keep doing that? Because this is what sex is.
Right? I move my hips even further, deliberately doing it more. Within seconds, I feel more waves of stuff.
Of Mountain
Of
Dew.
Mountain Dew.
Yep.
It's we've shaken the can and it's going.
Oh, it's fizzing everywhere.
At a guess, she's slowly beginning to gain some genuine physical pleasure from this.
At least I hope.
Finally.
Oh, my eyes. The scales have fallen from them. Somehow, I feel very hot all of a sudden.
That's also a side effect.
Yeah, you might have a fever, actually. We are outside. It's probably pretty cold.
Looks like your body's starting to get used to this.
Yeah, it's okay, I guess. It still hurts a little, but it's gradually starting to feel like it did when you touched my booba.
The booba? Guess we're on the right track then.
Right track to booba. Maybe so, but don't be moving that much. Goo.
I pull back from my gooing.
I'm gooing.
With a fresh Mountain Dew in hand. And I can't read any of these words.
No. I mean, you can, but it's like,
Not
in
really.
the context, it's gonna get us flagged.
Right. It's easier to drink Mountain Dew because she's so excited about the new flavor in town.
Right. She's very receptive to the new Mountain Dew flavors.
Correct.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, shockwave indeed.
Tightly squeezing my hand, Sachi draws a rough, heated breath. A couple of them, actually.
I really am starting to feel good. The delicious taste of carbonated beverage.
Apparently, her budding arousal has finally developed into unmistakable pleasure. Sachi's voice has taken on an erotic luster.
Oh. Wait, what? Amine.
Why are you here? I take that as a cue to further hasten the pace.
Good. You're going so fast, you coon.
Didn't she just tell you to slow down?
Right?
Sorry, but I don't think I can stop anymore.
Slow down or I'm gonna... Nope, too late.
I slap my waist.
Oh, against...
I smack my own ass.
I literally, like, pictured him just, like, smacking his own waist with his hand.
Driving home my point.
It's how he lasts longer. He has to just hit himself in the fupa.
That makes sense.
Good, that's not...
As I fiercely continue my motions.
It's my purple-headed yogurt slinger.
Yes.
Goes ham
Yeah.
on her chasing waterfalls. They stick
What?
to the rivers and the lakes that I'm used to.
Sure.
No, I'm making such lewd noises and goo.
Ungu. Kuh. So am I. The constant stimulation of pushing through Sachi's soft flesh has finally pushed me past the point of no return. I can feel the need to snot my
For
rocket.
speed.
Building up steadily.
I feel the need.
Sachi, I'm
Homeward bound soon.
I'm gonna roast beef.
Me too. My mind's going blank.
Sachi.
No, right here.
Yes. As I swing my hips back and forth, Sachi loses all control of her voice. She's half moaning and half screaming.
What is this? My stomach's burning hot. Ooh.
We might need to get you to a hospital.
Yeah, that's a little much.
It's fine. God,
You're making this weird.
relax your body and let it happen.
You're making me feel bad.
That's what you want to say.
Yes, you can.
Guess the real thing does feel a bit different from hand stuff. Sachi.
Yeah, whenever I stick a finger up my urethra, it doesn't feel good.
Right? Sachi wraps her arms around my back and holds on for dear life. Oh, yeah. Claw into me a little.
Yeah, last those 8 seconds, because that's all I can give you. I'm gonna...
Do the do.
Homeward bound. It's only my first time, and I've already become a dirty girl. I'm a dirty girl.
She's a dirty girl. I'm now moving as fast as I possibly can.
Getting tired.
And Sachi's clam biscuit begins to convulse. It's too much.
For some reason, I said I'm getting kind of tired, and my brain I started laughing because I was thinking of the SpongeBob episode where Squidward puts him in charge of the register. And he's like, what could he possibly do? And he's probably just sitting there bored. Getting a little bored. And then just falls asleep and catches on fire. Just the SpongeBob just going, getting a little bored.
Yeah.
Cracks me up every time.
Sachi, I love you.
Oh, I like you a lot as a friend.
And I like hanging out with you.
Oh.
Sachi's walls. I mean, she could have a house, right?
Yeah, I guess.
And they're closing in.
Deep inside these Sachi's walls.
They're closing in on me like the trash compactor in Star Wars.
C-3PO.
And it demands my surrender.
Ah, scorpions.
Scorpions! In the same instant, we both talk about scorpions in a Herculean effort. Yeah, Mountain Dew explodes
I've
everywhere.
spelunked all the way.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
no.
We probably should have used some form of protection. But this is anime, so I guess it doesn't exist.
It'll be alright. Her body quivering in the aftermath, Sachi accepts my,
Super soaker.
Sure.
Nor for nothing. I could feel it. Yukun's favorite flavor is going inside me.
Oh, it is? That's not good. Intermittently, her sensitive area is...
You have a nice sensitive area.
Yeah, it's doing stuff.
Yeah, she likes what's happening. She's enjoying the moments.
Right?
Ha hoo ha ha ha.
We
ha, ha,
finally
ha.
do these, and it's just like, Sachi's enjoying this. Yuji is also enjoying this. Sachi's having a great time.
They are having intercourse. Intercourse complete.
When it finally ends, Sachi catches her breath. And I haven't
I
released
stay where I am.
Yeah, I'm still there.
I'm gonna get all pruny like I stayed in the bath for too long.
Correct.
That was quite a lot of the stuff.
Rocket power.
Yeah, we are riders on a mission.
Yeah, it really was. All thanks to you, of course. I couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah, I mean, I only do a little bit usually, but. So then, it seems I was able to bring you pleasure, yes? I mean, I
No.
did all the work. And...
Yeah, a damn good job of it for your first time.
Yeah, you did a great job of laying there. I'm glad to hear it.
Sachi smiles up at me with genuine bliss in her eyes.
I assume they're closed.
You are that happy about our time together?
Well, that's a part of it, to be sure. But you just told me that you loved me for the first time, and
Oh,
I'm very happy.
That was the first time?
You
Oops.
actually can't take that serious. Like, pro tip, if someone tells you that in the throes of passion, don't take it at face value. People will say whatever.
Right.
You know, it could be true, but still.
Sachi's words give me a little start. Oh shit, I did say it. I wasn't even aware I'd expressed my feelings for her.
Oh god, you scared me.
But if they unconsciously slipped out of my meowth like that, they're obviously a lot stronger than I've allowed myself to admit.
That's right.
I've been pretty full of myself up until now. Sorry.
Now she's full of me. Not at all. I myself only realized my love for you today. So I think your timing is just about perfect.
All right. We probably maybe should have cleared that up first, but
Yeah.
that's fine. Mind if I say it one more time for the record?
So we ended the episode right before the end of...
I mean,
not, maybe
kind of.
not the scene, but the end of the sex scene.
I love you, Sachi.
Yes, I love you too, French Toast Man.
French Toast Man.
Wait, isn't it Powdered Toast Man? It's Powdered Toast Man, isn't it?
Yeah.
From Ren and Stimpy.
Being loved by someone. What's that like? And loving them in return. A basic human experience. Normal, healthy emotions, uncomplicated happiness.
Yeah, love is always super uncomplicated.
The sort of thing I thought I'd lost forever, a long time ago. But it seems the life I've led wasn't enough to permanently erase that part of me. I finally found it again!
Huzzah!
Savoring the pleasure of our simultaneous physical and emotional connection, we lie there for some time enjoying the warmth of each other's bodies. The end.
There are bugs crawling all over me. I guess the dormitory didn't get touched.
No, it said it was separate from the dormitory.
Yeah, but still, it was just like a big enough explosion.
Like
You
they
just
blew up the school.
yeah. So their stuff is still safe.
I guess, yeah. And then okay. Human warmth just might be the one and only drug God permits us. Or so I thought the first time I slept with a woman. The welcoming softness of their skin, the just right heat of their bodies, it's enough to make your brain melt out your ears.
Girls are cool.
When you've got something like that lying in your arms, it's only natural that you'd want to hold on to it forever. But unfortunately, only monkeys get to spend their lives immersing themselves in physical pleasure. And I happen to be a higher primate with other things to worry about.
What's that like?
Specifically, the stunt I just pulled on behalf of the girl I fell in love with.
Oh, you mean the weird little thing of blowing up a building?
Yeah, just just normal.
That's fine.
Normal stuff.
It's just another Tuesday.
I destroyed Mihama Academy, knowing full well how much trouble it would cause. I've got to accept reality and own up to my actions.
Going to jail.
First and foremost, to the 4 girls who were so concerned for Sachi.
Sachi! The text does look different.
Yeah.
To me, I didn't notice it until I saw Michiru's name, and I was like, wait a second.
Weird. At the instant we enter the dorm and announce our arrival, Michiru pounces like a twin-tailed tiger, wrapping both arms around Sachi.
Well, please contain your lust, Michiru-sama. I already got mine. As I've said on numerous occasions, my sexual orientation is an ever-changing pantheon of emotions. Do you really have to play dumb at a time like this? I'm just happy to see you're safe and sound, idiot. Safe and sound? Me?
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah, what Chiru said. We were flying through the sky and everything, and then it went boom, you know? We were crazy worried.
But we still had like 2 hours left, and we didn't want to land yet.
Flying through the sky, and it went boom. Were you watching our intercourse?
I suppose you might not have been aware, Komine-san. The 4 of us were taking a helicopter ride at the moment of our school's destruction.
I was taking a ride, too. I see. So the safe place Yukun referred to was the sky. Because no explosions have ever happened in the sky.
Pretty pulse-pounding little tour, right? Just about right for the last night of summer vacation. Yeah, it was great.
I mean, first night of forever vacation.
Yes, the absolute worst night view I've ever been subjected to. Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
I forgot. She has a name.
Right, Spiro.
His words are sardonic and accusatory, but the look on her face is surprisingly gentle. I don't get the impression she's actually angry. Oh, I'm pissed.
Well, yeah, nice to see you two alive and all. But we're gonna need a really, really good explanation for this, okay? You blew up the fucking school. Is everyone just cool with this?
Right. Why are you all being so tsundere about this? In contrast, Amane marches right up and grabs me by the shoulder, resembling nothing so much as an ogre who woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Get out of my swamp.
Sure. What do you want me to explain?
Are you seriously trying to play dumb? Even explain why our school is just destroyed, smartass. You have any idea how it felt running back home to find the school building a pile of rubble? I'm amazed the dorm's still standing.
All right, that.
Are you for real?
Well, what's to explain? We just got rid of that test as requested.
Just? You've got a lot of nerve. I don't remember anyone asking you to get rid of the whole damn school. Mission failed. We were having a nice time flying around looking at the view, and all of a sudden our school starts crumbling before our eyes. We practically had a collective heart attack up there, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like...
I had a lot of stuff in my locker.
They were in view of the school.
Yeah.
It's just like, he's just expects them to be like, yeah, okay.
And it's like, oh my god, there could be a lot of dead people.
No, I thought it was pretty cool, actually. Yumi-chan, for example, was all...
I love Yuji.
Komine-san and Kazumi-kun are down there. Let me off already. Threw a total tantrum at the poor old pilot dude, you know? Well, anyone would be a little flustered to see something like that. You all really should be. I'm with Amane.
That's right. And what we've been What if we'd been in the dorm? With a shock like that, we'd be white-haired beauties by now. Be kind of hot. We'd be like in the for that my video game near Automata.
Sounds like a net positive.
Yeah, probably.
But in any case, that's the exact reason I made sure you were all safe in the sky.
The safest place, a helicopter.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense for people that don't know any better. Okay, that's really not what I was asking. I want to know why you destroyed the school.
Well, as for that,
I'm just a rebel like that.
As for that, I'll explain everything.
oh thank God.
I can only orgasm when I've seen an explosion.
Interrupting mid-sentence, Sachi takes a determined step forward.
You will, Sachan? Yes, you see, our acceptance of this request and the specific solution to demolishing the school, all of this was instigated by Yukun for my benefit. He was trying to get into my pants.
Mm-hmm. And so she explains clearly and frankly, starting at the very beginning.
In the beginning, there were thousands of stars.
The advice I gave her, the feelings I conveyed to her.
I guess technically there was nothing, and then that boom and whatnot.
What's a dangly bumpo? The trauma of her past.
Can you follow this story? They keep like weirdly censoring it and talking about Mountain Dew.
And the struggle she's undergone ever since. She doesn't hold back a thing. She doesn't flinch or hesitate.
And then he got further in. Therefore, this incident is entirely my responsibility.
He was a magnificent beast.
In the throes of passion. You're like a magnum stud, I cried, as the musky odor of his manliness overpowered
Okay,
me.
that's enough.
I know you care for this school no less than I, and because of my short-sightedness, it was destroyed. I'm truly, truly sorry.
There's a reason everyone here avoids talking about the past. We all vaguely understand that it can't be a pleasant topic for anyone in a place like this.
I just transferred here because I moved closer to this school.
Yeah, I thought it was, the taxes here are good.
Yeah, it's just, I got my own room.
Close to my convenience store that has good pizza.
Yeah, there's a gym.
Sachi,
there's a
of
pool
course,
here?
is no exception. Talking about this can't be easy for her, but even so, she lays everything bare in front of her friends.
That's hot.
Then bows her head in sincere apology. Why is she naked?
That's my thing.
She stole my thing.
I guess we're cool.
That's so tsundere of her.
Our classmates, still half in shock over the abrupt demolition of their school, now have Sachi's complicated and unhappy life story to contend with as well.
Oh, I drive trucks. Oh, no.
Finally understanding how their friend became the obedient maid they've joked all this time, the four girls sink into awkward silence.
Obedient maid, don't you mean good girl?
Well, that's the way Sachi sees it, but the fact is, I'm the one who decided to blow up the school. It was pretty fun.
I mean, she pressed the button. Her thumbprint is on it.
I knew it was going to cause you trouble, but I did it anyway. And for what it's worth, I'm really sorry. No, you're not.
They're like really mad at you, but they're just like, okay, it's fine, Sachi. That's fine.
Yeah. Following Sachi's example, I lower my head in apology.
Kick him.
Yukun.
It's kind of hard to say anything when you both apologize so earnestly. Well, I'm sure the cops will say the same.
Right? Well, I more or less figured it was something along those lines. I totally figured it out.
Right, like 2 weeks ago, she's like, he's totally gonna blow up the school. He got manure for plastic explosives.
Yeah.
So basically, Sachi doesn't have to do anything she's told from now on, right? Who's gonna do my fucking laundry? In that case, it's something to celebrate. Sachi, go get us some stuff.
Right? Like my laundry. Clean, preferably. And I only cared about Sachi and Noni-chan coming back safe in the first place, you know.
You're all very kind.
Sachi must have been genuinely prepared for anger or rejection when she receives warm words instead. Tears well up in the corner of her eyes. Ugh, I'm ready for bed.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Now that she's finally realized just how important these people are to her, their acceptance must feel incredibly good.
Incredibly.
Incredible.
Thank you. Holy crap. I forgot. I'm so tired I forgot the tiny amount of Spanish that I know.
I think I owe you an apology. In particular, Springfield.
All right.
Well, now I understand that spontaneous expression of remorse earlier. Yeah, I know it's not enough just to say this, but I really am sorry. You don't particularly need to be. What?
Just give me little kisses.
Just a little one. I have absolutely no idea how you managed to persuade my father.
Oh, is he like the owner? Does he
But-
own the school?
Maybe. Apparently, or something.
He must, yeah, or he's like a huge investor in it or something.
Even with our shul abruptly destroyed, he's left me entirely alone. Not so much as a phone call. He doesn't even love me.
I had to kill him. Sorry.
Oh.
I apologize for that too. That's earnest.
Yeah.
That's also earnest, so you can't be mad at me. That's the rule.
I suppose that's just how... Oh, I suppose that's just how little he really cares about this place. And the daughter he's keeping here. Not that I'm complaining. Even so... It turns back to Sachi.
Even so.
In any case, I doubt it'll take him long to prepare another birdcage.
So like this whole school was built just to house her, to keep her out of trouble, but then he's like, I gotta make this look more legit for tax purposes. Just grab a
Yeah.
couple other fucked up kids.
Right. Herm, you
Yes.
might say.
I do. I wish I did say that. I need to use it more in my day-to-day life. So I'm gonna start answering the phone.
Yeah. Hermelo.
Herm? Hermlo. Hermlo.
I am aware that
Spelunky.
Sandshrew, okay, well, and her father
God damn it, we just wasted two.
don't exactly get along. But we're talking about a large modern building with top-of-the-line facilities and equipment. The initial construction costs alone would have to be well into the billions of yen. Dismissing something like that as a birdcage suggests she's still got a bit of that East Beach Group CEO's daughter in her, whether she likes it or not.
Was that ever? Did we know that? I feel like we knew she was well off. I didn't think she was.
Yeah, I
connected
think
to
all
the
we really
school.
knew was that her dad was like important.
You're
and
right.
She was rich.
Yeah.
Hey, Yumi-chan, you can play it cool like that if you want, but think about it.
Think about this.
You got a golden chance here, you know. Why not demand an apology screw or two? I am. What? Don't be ridiculous. Can I do that?
Is that a thing?
Can I ask for that?
Maki-chan, I guess I'm okay with it.
I am free to kill you bitches now.
I still got these magnets in my wrists.
My emotions are telling me to punch him. Can I punch him?
At least now that she's fixed, she still does the cute poses. So.
Well, judging from how quickly things have returned to normal, I guess learning Sachi's past isn't going to make them awkwardly self-conscious around her.
Okay, but I have to say, if things were heading in this direction, you could have at least talked to us first.
No, I don't do that.
You guys definitely would have fucked it up.
Let's say I did. Would you have agreed to go along with this plan?
Maybe for like some apology screws.
Right. More importantly, getting this done required some dicey maneuvering.
You should have seen my hips moving.
If things had ended badly, your knowledge of the plan would have become a serious liability for you.
But wait, hold on a second. Does that mean you two are wanted criminals now?
Actually,
you like
yes.
Bonnie and Clyde, but Japanese? I think there'd be a lot more of a fuss. Like police crawling all over the place, for one
I
thing.
was gonna say, didn't he get permission to do it or something?
Yeah, like they
Yeah.
must have like done something about like calling it a controlled demolition or something, and
Right. It's a
Right.
tax write-off. Just
yeah,
build a
because
better
he's
school.
just gonna build another school. Yeah, they took his money and
Right. Like Amane says, there's only a few cops standing outside the gate and no media presence whatsoever. I've noticed a few curious locals passing by to gawk at the rubble, but that's about it.
So then...
Sorry to disappoint. Doesn't look like we'll be doing any time for this one.
Damn it, I wanted your room. Jeez, don't startle me like that.
I wanted to hump all the stuff in your room.
I already did that.
Knowing you,
You're gone a lot.
I assume there were measures in place to ensure such an outcome. I knew that too from the start.
I plan everything. I'm pretty much omniscient at this point. I'm like Jigsaw.
I did what I could, but things could have played out differently. It came down to your father.
No, that's impossible.
I see. The scorpion?
You see?
That's what they call
Seriously?
them.
I don't see a friggin' thing. I refuse to wear glasses. Personally, what kind of an explanation is that?
Tsunderes can't wear glasses.
Yeah, unless
Everyone
they're
knows
like
that.
sexy and I like slide them off all slow. Well, I'm not as completely lost as Michiru, but there's definitely a lot of things I don't quite understand about this. Like,
What's a tsundere?
I'm just gonna ask. I'm tired of guessing.
I haven't known this whole time. Just been playing along. Just
They
breaks
finally
down.
tell her, and then she's like, "So what's the yandere?"
Yeah. We're not going to get into that.
Yeah,
right
we'll
now.
tell you some other time.
For one thing, why isn't there a crowd of people outside? Everybody has to have noticed an explosion like that. Allow me to explain.
I killed everyone.
Principal Tachibana? I would have got away with it, weren't you, meddling kid?
Cheesy Roo! High five. You already done out there?
Yes, thanks to you and Harudara-san. There really wasn't much for me to do.
I see. Seems the dice really did fall pretty nicely this time. Almost freakishly so.
7. Wait, so you knew Yuju was going to blow up the school, Principal Tachibana? Yeah, of course. The blood drained from my face when he brought me the idea.
It all rushed elsewhere.
To my penis. But Kazumi-kun was very adamant and made a persuasive argument that this would help Komene-san in a way nothing else could.
So does that mean she's like graduated now and gets to leave?
Right?
Oh.
In other words, a hot young man looked into her eyes and begged, so you folded like a house of cards.
That's absolutely not true. He looked at other things too. As an educator, I gave my cooperation entirely out of concern for my students' future, and I would blow up this school for any of you.
Leaving that aside, even if you knew of his plan, I find it rather odd that you're so calm.
I mean, do you know what that mouth do? Well, I don't have any reason to panic. The matter in question took place with the full consent of society at large. There was a vote. The consent of society? Sorry, what does that mean? I put a Twitter poll up. It means exactly what it sounds like. I got like 6 votes. The destruction of our school building was a lawfully performed demolition. We even notified the neighborhood beforehand. Just not the people who live right next to it.
Accepting a flyer from Principal Tachibana's outstretched hand, a puzzled Michiru begins to read its contents out loud.
I'm not wearing my glasses. Let's see. Message to the Mihama Academy community. As part of our planned renovation and construction of new facilities, Mihama Academy's main school.
It's Mihama. We go here every day.
I've been saying it wrong. Building will be demolished by controlled explosion. Oh, implosion.
I thought it was my hammer.
Moon's over my hammer.
What? I didn't understand a word of that.
You fucking read it then. It's hard. Wait, I didn't hear a thing about this.
You didn't get the flyer. You were in a helicopter.
You don't own a house.
You were the flyers.
The demolition is scheduled to take place August 23rd, 2011.
23rd.
You
really can't read.
I can't read. August 31st. I'm not wearing my glasses.
I am, but whatever.
What the heck is this? Paper?
That's
What
exactly.
kind of boomer shit is that?
It's exactly what it looks like.
I just sent an email.
I made 2 specific requests of Chizuru. First and most important, I needed her to provide me with detailed blueprints of the school in order to ensure an efficient, reliable demolition and prevent any collateral damage to the dormitory that's become our home.
And now school, I guess.
And secondly, I asked her to provide advance warning and follow-up with the Mishima Cape community. Right, I mean, you were supposed to go back to school tomorrow.
Yeah. Now what? Do class in here.
As Chiziru's both the principal of our school and the well-connected daughter of the prefectural governor, she was uniquely suited to play that role.
We're all the daughter of somebody.
In other words, the destruction of our school was announced beforehand, and we simply carried it out according to schedule. Nothing to warrant that much attention.
Oh, so that's why everyone in the shopping district was being all sympathetic. Oh, yeah, I didn't catch that at all.
Most likely, yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was like, all right. Even so, The complete lack of television crews and newspaper photographers strikes me as rather odd.
Yeah, bribes do a lot. I'm not fully aware of the details myself, but it seems a gag order was issued.
A what?
Like Yuji to do a gag order issued on me.
A gag order? Why on earth?
Well, what other fucking planet are we gonna do it on?
Mine's pretty good.
You have heard of this before, Samurai-san. But after a certain demolition went wrong in 1992, virtually no large-scale building implosions of the sort have been performed in Japan.
All right. Is that true? Is that a true thing?
I don't know. Even the demolition of a single shul might well have become politically sensitive news. In any case, there would have been disproportionate media presence.
No, never.
Apparently, our country found this prospect unpleasant enough to formally silence the press. That's kind of scary.
What?
Why are you surprised? I assume you and Haradera-san instigated that in the first place.
Yeah, that we did.
I just forgot.
Figured as much. I knew you two would take some sort of action on that front. I wish you'd take some action on my front. But you've certainly exceeded my expectations.
The country? Seriously? You people are unbelievable. What are you, like, the Men in Black or something? Have you bejubered me with a pen?
Yes, we have.
I mean, I wish you'd bejubered me with a pen. I mean, I've always had the feeling Yuji's out of the ordinary in a different way from the rest of us, but seriously, who are you?
What? Again with this? Name, Kazumi Yuji. Occupation, student. Currently attending Mihama Academy. Currently sticking Sachi something good. We've been introduced, haven't we?
I'm also a janitor.
Oh, please. You're really not fooling anyone at this point.
But it's the truth now, because I quit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess the total non-answer means you can't explain. I'll leave it alone, because that's just easier to write.
Just what I'd expect from a discreet young lady like yourself, Amane. You're a damn good woman.
What the fuck?
Hearing that from the guy who chose another woman doesn't do much for me. You skipped my choice, you asshole.
I chose it the first time.
I do apologize. Wait, you what?
What?
I'm cute. There's a lot of fireflies in here.
All right.
No, please don't. You're just rubbing salt in the wound.
Forget that stuff. Shouldn't you be taking a bath right now
I mean,
counting to like 10,000?
I guess.
Your clothes are a mess, you know. Bunch of grass stains.
Why is there blood on your skirt? Michiru reaches down and sweeps a few lingering clumps of grass from Sachi's skirt.
Ooh, you got like glue on here or something. Come to think of it, I suppose you're right.
There's a lot of glue down here.
Oh, man.
Jesus.
Oh, wait, is this like some kind of like candy? What the? It smells salty.
Nothing seems to have been damaged. The Grand Bash should be working fine.
Well, you're at it. Why not bring Oni-chan along?
And if he's coming, I might as well too.
Maki-chan seems to have her heart set on us fucking, so I suppose there's nothing for it. Let's bathe together, Yukun.
Yeah. Using her babbling as an excuse? You're shameless, woman.
Please frame credits.
What was that?
Right?
Did she punch me?
She tried to.
Oh, your defense is as tight as always, Yukun. Ahem. No one's having sex in my school.
I will be taking those 2 complimentary screws.
As the principal of this academy, I will not allow this dormitory to become a den of debauchery. Take your bath separately, please.
Too late.
If I don't get any, nobody does. Is this jealousy, perhaps?
It is, actually.
I don't go to this school anymore. I'm going to talk shit. No, it is not. It's an exercise of my moral responsibility as an educator. What a disappointment. I thought you was a freak like me. In any case, once you two have finished your baths separately, please have everyone gather here again. Once we've all calmed down a little, I'd like to explain the details regarding our temporary school facilities.
Or we can just do that now.
It's
and then
Yuji's
take
room.
A bath.
It's in the bath.
Oh.
Temporary school facilities? I don't know any of those words. You don't know the word school? Well, of course, we may not have a building at the moment, but we can't exactly stop learning now, can we?
I thought we might just sit around and watch Tuna Fish Man all day.
Oh, please.
Just so you know, I put in quite a bit of effort to ensure we could begin classes right away.
So the test's
And the
still
test
active?
was salvaged.
Oh, no.
I kind of wish you hadn't. That sort of attitude is exactly why canceling lessons is not an option. You're like a hair away from failing. And the school year hasn't even started. Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna fucking scratch your eyes out. Alright then, let's wrap this up for a moment.
If you don't mind, I've got a question first.
Oh my god, there's always one that makes class go on for too long.
Yeah.
What would that mean?
Sir,
Why does nobody know my name?
Super Saiyan, son?
Are you planning to hold that standardized test as scheduled? The instant the question leaves Surfing USA's lips, Sachi's expression grows visibly serious. This entire plan was carried out under the pretext of getting rid of that test. I guess it's only natural that the outcome would be a point of interest for everyone in this room.
Well, I'd like to ask Komine-san first.
you're asking me?
That's right, Komine-san. You've passed the test and you are the new principal. I pass you my weird ball thing on my chest. Do you still feel
that thing.
Do you still feel the need to prevent that achievement test from taking place?
Well,
I'd still like to not do it.
yeah, I mean, I have my own faculties now, but I don't want to do it.
Halfway through a tentative sentence, Sachi closes her eyes and falls silent to think over the question more carefully. We watch and wait in tense silence for the result of her deliberations.
Do I gotta be a good girl? No, I do not.
You don't have to be a good girl.
Nope. Everyone's gonna be taking the test, yes? Seems to me that we should participate as well. What the fuck?
Why'd we lose our school then?
Are you absolutely sure about that?
I get the impression Chizuru has been expecting this answer, but she gently asks for confirmation anyways, unlike me.
Yes, I'll work hard, get an excellent score on the test, and then have Yukun praise me. Like he should.
In the Pantal region.
Oh, my pantal region!
And Sachi's shamelessly cheerful response, delivered with a big smile on her face, takes even me by surprise.
I feel like everyone's getting everything they want except for me.
What? Michiru, I stopped at the gift shop and bought you a new stuffed animal.
I'm going to my room real quick.
I sprayed my cologne all over it.
Well, now I'm gonna punch it extra hard with my pantal region.
Yeah.
Wow,
I'm gonna go punch the shark.
She's praising. All of a sudden, I'm too stunned to be pissed off.
I'm furious. You're kind of cool, Sachin.
So now we're back to bragging, huh? Yeah, congratulations on your fucking boyfriend.
Just a few hours ago, the girl had been willing to do anything and everything to get rid of the test, up to and including thereof, and hitherto, therefore, something as dramatic as destroying her own school.
To wit.
So, understandably enough, everyone was startled by her overwhelmingly bright and positive answer. But it was undeniable proof that Sachi was no longer trapped by the skewed system of values she'd clung to for so long. Maybe that cheerful smile was a little audacious after all, but nobody was about to criticize her for it.
Principal just chimes in. The hospital just called me. Sachi, your mom got hit by another truck.
Oh!
It crashed through the building, hit no one else, and killed your mother.
Oh. Once Chizuru let us know that the standardized test would in fact be conducted a few days later than originally scheduled, we brought the gathering to a temporary conclusion. And after watching Sachi head off for her well-deserved bath, I pull out my cell phone and make a call.
He pulled out his cell phones.
He did?
Yeah.
Ooh.
One of my
I
cell
pull
phones.
out one of my cell phones and make a call.
Yeah.
Hey, Domino's?
I thought it said I pull out my cell phones and
Right.
make a call on both cell phones at the same time. Fuck, you're echoing. What the fuck?
Hello? That you, Yuji?
After a single ring and a little electronic static, I hear the usual voice on the other end of the line. Hey, Jables, I got a question I need to ask you. In person.
You know, Dio?
Isn't that a coincidence? There's something I want to discuss with you as well. Do you like me, Wayne?
How convenient. No. Unfortunately, we've got some onlookers hanging around the usual place. Would you mind heading somewhere else? I'll send you the address.
No, that shouldn't be a problem.
Beep boop. Our concise little conversation concluded, I immediately prepared to head out. I don't know why he doesn't just text me. My God. About 10 minutes after I reach the place I specified, a comically conspicuous yellow sports car arrives on the scene.
Panama. Here I am.
You're always listening to that song.
No, one time it was Renegade by
Oh, yeah, that's
by
right.
Styx.
Naturally, it isn't long before certainly splendidly shaggy-headed blonde emerges.
That's just what I always picture is like when someone's driving up in like a big old muscle car from like the 70s or 80s. It's always like Panama. It's like some kind of like music from that era.
Van Halen.
Or like, yeah, or like the bad boys of the 70s. Like, you know, they come rolling up and they've got
Right.
the really high-waisted jeans and they lean against the hood of their car.
That didn't take long. Not that it ever does with you. Oops, I shouldn't have said that.
As an accessory to a crime, I decided I should be around to watch the final moments of that poor school.
It's gone.
It blew up. It was like, boom, it was super cool.
Yeah, sure. Maybe you're just watching me constantly through a high-powered telescope.
Actually, it's just the scope on my rifle. I have it on, the safety is on sometimes.
Yeah.
I assume you know that we don't have quite that much time on our hands.
You have enough time to bitch about nagging bosses with your coworkers, don't you?
I'm about to have enough time to fucking kill you. I'm going to leave now.
Sorry, just a joke.
I guess I would get it if you were funny at all. Well, I assume this question of yours has something to do with this incident.
Yeah. From what Chizuru tells me, Kasumi Gaseki dropped a gag order on this.
That's right. The local and regional government, the news bureaus, the newspapers, the magazines, you name it. They're muzzled.
All those paper shit. I see.
All that dead media.
At first glance, that strikes me as an almost disproportionate level of legal force. It must have taken some serious groundwork, money, and political authority to get such a wide-scale order in place.
It's the cop from the first episode. He's just like, I owed you one, kid.
Right. Maybe it would have just been easier to, like, try a different alternate path.
Right?
And give her a hug or something.
Yeah, you know, at least try something less destructive.
Right? Sorry, I think I must be missing something here. Mind if I work through this from the top?
You can work on the buttons on this shirt from the top.
All right. Look, I've already undone a couple for you. Our school's owned and administered by the Scooby-Doo Academy Educational Corporation, one small arm of the corporate octopus Scooby-Doo's father controls. It was the same sentence. It can be doubled.
Okay, fine, I guess.
But from what you found, the school wasn't actually built by East Beach Construction, their architectural branch, instead.
Seven Nation Army.
Quietly brought in the second biggest player in the field, Nishizono Construction. Right so far?
This all doesn't matter.
Are you following this?
Nope, because I don't care. On paper, Nishizono's a rival enterprise. The East Beach Group's most ruthless competitor. They put poop on their doorstep and rang the doorbell and ran. But it seems
That's funny.
they're actually fairly friendly.
It's poop again!
Don't put it out with your boots, Ted.
Don't tell me my business, devil woman!
To the point of passing each other's work under the table. Long story short, they've been in collusion for many years. Through systematic inflation of building costs, both were able to pocket a very nice cut of our generous government's construction subsidiaries. It's all really fucking corrupt and fucked up.
And you were planning to use that knowledge as a shield for my otherwise unthinkable bit of demolition work?
So no bribes, just blackmail. Informing both parties of the existence of the incriminatory data, we used it as a pretext for demolishing Mihama Academy. And as for the relevant societal authorities, we quietly submitted an application to bring down the building as a part of private renovation plan. Plus we have dirt on all of them too. I mean, they're cops. It's pretty easy to find some.
Right, so this is where it stops making sense. Stops? When did it ever?
Right? You followed along?
It's one thing for East Beach or Nishizono to throw some money around to keep the press off the scent. But if we're talking about a gag order from Kasumi Gaseki, then
Then I suppose the general will of the Japanese people must have determined keeping this matter quiet was in its own best interest.
JB interrupts in a cold, flat tone of voice. Her expression has changed to match. It's the face of a superior giving orders to a subordinate in the workplace. From the sound of things, I'm going to guess you know the exact reason that decision was made.
Yes, I do. We used to date. Me and society. But I'm afraid it's information you don't have the right to know. Like, everyone at the same time?
Society? Yeah. Like we live in a society? I see.
Why so
Understood.
serious? You're giving up fairly easily. Considering you dragged me out here just to ask that question, it all really could have been a text.
Well, you just gave me pretty much the entire answer. As much as I need to know, anyway.
Ah.
Apparently satisfied that I'm not going to press the matter further, Jables lets the intimidating scowl drop off her face. Oh shit, I dropped my mouth.
Well then, that's more than enough of that, I think.
And with a casual flip of her voluminous blonde hair, she's right back to normal. I wasn't expecting you to move on so easily yourself.
If you're not going to ask again, there's no need for me to stay on my guard.
I think we made it. Is this it? I haven't been counting.
I don't know, but we have to end the episode now, so...
Okay.
Herm. I said a herm, hermity, herm. Oh, man. It's catchy. Well, that's... I don't know how much we have left, really.
I
We
don't
still
know.
haven't made the choice.
No, we haven't.
Something's bad's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. Like, I
Something's-
thought this was gonna be the bad thing, but everyone's just like, it worked out.
Yeah, this is cool.
Everything's cool.
Sweep it under the rug and everyone hush hush.
We'll just blow up a school anytime we need to, fix any problems.
Right.
I lost my glasses. All right, time to blow up a school.
Fighting with your girlfriend a little bit. Just blow up a school and then she'll just get naked on a hill.
God, I wish I would have known that. I
Right.
could have fucking stopped so many fights.